ass for y'all talking.
Shit.
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was
All
quiet,
that ski
y'all was-
mask
if
and all
y'all was
that.
loud.
They got the whole hood over there. Like, twisted up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all can do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he
I don't
can't
care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f them up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
Y'all
gonna get
under
f***ed
y'all
over here.
face up.
What do I look like getting f***ed up?
I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He makes shit look better than what it is.
The fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Keyshawn Davis has been officially set. Following weeks of rumors, canceled plans, and constant discussion, Tank has made a defining decision. He has dropped the expected matchup with Lamont Roach and opted to take on one of boxing's most rapidly ascending contenders, Keyshawn Davis. This choice represents far more than a routine opponent change. It creates a high-profile clash featuring two undefeated fighters stepping into the ring with their records at stake. The situation becomes even more intense with Tank confirming that 2025 is likely to be the final year of his career, turning every bout from this point forward into a critical moment.
25 is after next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Facing strong backlash over the suggested matchup with Roach, Tank recognized the need for a more decisive statement, and choosing Keyshawn Davis provides the kind of response supporters had been demanding.
What do you think of the announcement of the Gervonta Davis Roach fight?
I think that, you know, it's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. You know, Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The problem is not many people are aware of who he is or his ability. But he can fight. I don't think it's a huge fight, but not a terrible one.
This decision didn't happen out of nowhere, and it certainly wasn't a simple change of plans. There's real tension behind it, which makes it worth unpacking how this situation unfolded, what's on the line, and why this matchup has the potential to become one of boxing's most significant encounters. To be direct, the initially scheduled bout against Lamont Roach failed to generate major excitement. While Roach is a capable and threatening competitor, his profile doesn't carry widespread recognition. For a star at Gervonta Davis's level, that lack of buzz was hard to ignore, especially when it was clear there were more compelling options available.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people, it don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight.
Tank has been facing growing expectations to deliver marquee matchups, particularly after making it clear that this season is expected to be the final stretch of his time as a professional fighter.
You hope Tank, I know he's announced that he's retiring at the end of 2025. I don't know if you believe that or not, but
I don't know. I thought he was very sincere. You know, I mean, like, sometimes the hunt...
Fed up with, yeah.
Maybe, but boxing can do that to you, I think, in general. So I think that maybe he wants to do something different with his life. We can only look after our own, and that's Shakur Stevenson. And for me, Schofield, Zepeda, Tank. That's the plan for 2025. And if we were to do that, I think Shakur against Tank is one of the best fights in boxing.
Following his knockout wins against Ryan Garcia and Rolando Romero, expectations skyrocketed. Supporters anticipated Tank would pursue blockbuster matchups against names such as Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney, rather than an opponent like Roach, whose recognition isn't strong enough to pack venues or drive major pay-per-view numbers. And by Tank's own account, he believes there is a challenge available that surpasses even a Shakur showdown.
That fight can still happen, but after this year, I'm out of.
Could we see you with Shakur before you go?
For what? Okay. Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing.
You don't think he's better than any of the guys you face?
Looking more better than him. Who that? Than Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this nigga.
So you would rather
keep screaming this nigga name? He haven't done nothing.
You rather fight
Keyshawn? Haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who say that you might be afraid? So what do you say to those who might be saying that, you know, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and football.
Reports began circulating that the planned Tank versus Roach bout was struggling to generate ticket sales. Fans didn't hold back, making it clear they were looking for a headline-grabbing event rather than a strategic matchup against a lesser-known challenger. Tank took note of a reaction and chose to change course, shifting toward a fight the audience had been calling for: Keyshawn Davis.
You stole the show. You know, I know it's, you know, you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you after it said, you know, knock knock Tank.
Yeah.
Knocking on the door. You came over here, said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him. Come on now, if I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody wanna talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay. Come on.
So, who exactly is Keyshawn Davis, and what makes this pairing so significant? He isn't simply an unbeaten newcomer climbing the ranks. Keyshawn is widely viewed as one of the sport's most talked about young fighters, carrying serious momentum and attention as he continues to rise.
You are good. You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we're going to talk about levels. Okay, just know it's...
At just 24 years old, Keyshawn has already established a strong reputation through his blazing speed, precise movement, and a self-assured attitude that sometimes edges into bravado. An Olympic silver medalist with an unblemished pro record, he has spent months openly challenging the top fighters in his weight class.
He come away, he can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that to me.
But I'm just saying,
But the reality is, Keyshawn isn't relying on hype alone. His performances have backed up the confidence, as he's been overwhelming opponents and steadily moving up the rankings. That momentum has placed him firmly in the conversation as boxing's next breakout name, and now he's earned the opportunity to test himself on the biggest stage against elite competition. For Keyshawn, this matchup represents far more than a single opportunity. It's a defining moment. Defeating Tank wouldn't just grab media attention, it would establish Keyshawn as the new leading figure in the sport. With Tank nearing the end of his career, Keyshawn is aiming to claim the throne.
I beat Tank too, as well. Only time I see him come out fast, it's on a cruise. I know boxing, and also I know myself, so.
The tension between these two hasn't developed overnight. It's the result of months filled with pointed remarks, media speculation, and a steadily rising rivalry. Both fighters have openly expressed their dislike for one another, yet what sets this showdown apart is the subtle layer of respect that lies beneath all the outward hostility.
This new guy, he's 140 pounds, he's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there we go right here.
Keyshawn has consistently stated that he sees Tank's reign at the top as approaching its final chapter. For him, this fight is more than a test of skill. It's a chance to signal the start of a new era in boxing. On the other hand, Tank has downplayed Keyshawn as just another young contender aiming to build his reputation on Tank's legacy. Yet beneath that dismissal, there's a clear recognition that Keyshawn represents a serious challenge.
I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dwarf.
Keyshawn recently grabbed headlines with an impressive display against Gustavo Lamos. What was scheduled as a standard lightweight bout quickly became a one-sided affair. Lamos, who came in over 6 pounds above the limit and had a noticeable size advantage, appeared to be a serious challenge. Yet Keyshawn overwhelmed him with a combination of speed, technique, and power, flooring Lamos 3 times in the second round before the referee called an end to the fight.
It was over by 6.4 pounds at the weigh-in. That's a left counter. There it is. Davis, and down goes Lamos. As he's playing Matador for moments, goes downstairs with a vicious right hook, and that left hook puts him on stinking egg and face first on the mat. Don't dance too early now, Keyshawn, because Lamos is still dangerous, but not if you can continue to land those powerful shots, and that's how you end the fight. Keyshawn Davis said, I don't care if he's King Kong, if he comes into my house, he's gonna pay the price, and boy, did Lamos pay the price.
The atmosphere in Keyshawn's hometown of Norfolk, Virginia, was electric as fans erupted, witnessing their rising star deliver a dominant and decisive victory.
Excitement, huh? Talk about coming in here and fighting a guy who was heavier.
Yeah.
You talked about not having no concern, but just talking about that, getting ready to fight somebody who was heavier.
No, I really didn't have concern, man. I'm keep giving y'all the same answer, man. All glory to God. He gave me the strength to go in there and fight through this week. Like y'all don't even know, my sisters had a whole car accident today, and they hurt. My sister's head was, all of them, their head was hurting, back was hurting. Like they literally could have got taken out today. The devil didn't want this to happen, but look what happened. It was still a glorious night. I told y'all it's gonna be a movie. What is the?
Following his victory, Keyshawn didn't hesitate to make his intentions clear. He called out Gervonta Tank Davis with a bold, "Hey Gervonta, knock knock," signaling that he's determined to step into the ring with Tank next. Confident in his readiness, Keyshawn is seizing every chance to position himself directly in Tank's path.
Title, but also we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3, but a world title definitely gonna be next 2025. We got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
For Tank, this matchup is about defending his dominance. He's the established name, the proven champion, and the fighter accustomed to leading major events. Defeating Keyshawn would quiet critics accusing him of avoiding rising contenders and reinforce his position as one of boxing's elite figures.
Like I said before, every time he has came to me, when I say who you want to fight, it doesn't matter. So he don't pick and choose. So if y'all want to criticize anybody, criticize me, or criticize Leonard Ellaby, or criticize whoever, but don't criticize the fighters.
This fight represents Keyshawn's breakout opportunity. A victory over Tank would instantly elevate him to superstar status and send shockwaves through the entire lightweight division. It's his chance to demonstrate that he's more than just a rising prospect. He's a legitimate contender for the top spot.
Little dude, little dwarf, Oopa Loopa, little light-skinned dude. I'm not chasing you. I'm not chasing you. Tiafimo is running from me. I'm not chasing you, Tiafimo. Who else? I'm not trying to.
And Keyshawn shouldn't be underestimated. After his dominant second-round knockout of Gustavo Lamos, his confidence is at an all-time high, and he's proven he can take on opponents.
Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title.
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur, saying I gotta do an interview with you. And I'm like, cool. What you think? Like, because I'm a person that.
On top of that, Keyshawn has long had Tank in his sights. This is a matchup he's been gearing up for over the course of years, fully aware of what's at stake.
When Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring, I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dork, oompa-loompa.
Adding even more intensity to the rivalry, Floyd Mayweather is reportedly assisting Keyshawn Davis in preparing for his showdown with Gervonta Tank Davis. It's clear, however, that Tank wasn't exactly thrilled about Mayweather's involvement. This development goes beyond training, it's personal. Tank and Floyd's relationship has been strained for years. What began as a mentor-protege connection quickly fell apart, with Tank accusing Floyd of being controlling, while Floyd suggested that Tank struggled with discipline and loyalty.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was told at the time.
Now, with Floyd in Keyshawn's corner, it's evident that his role goes beyond mentoring the young fighter. He's openly working against his former protege. The original Tank versus Lamont Roach matchup was meant to be high stakes, not due to Roach's popularity, but because of his abilities inside the...
So easy when he fought Frank Martin.
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
Roach might not carry the same buzz as Keyshawn Davis, but he's a legitimate threat in the ring, an opponent capable of creating real challenges for Tank.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm assured.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
As Tank has put himself, I ain't worried about that. On the other hand, a fight against Keyshawn Davis brings the hype, the media attention, and the excitement to turn it into a true blockbuster. While Roach was viewed as a sleeper threat, Keyshawn delivers the energy and the trash talk that drive ticket sales, making this switch as much about legacy and spectacle as it is about the sport itself.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it was an early knockout. You know, he come out sharp and put the man to sleep. You know, so you know he is next up. He's going to be a great fighter.
He's calling for Tank. Now
he beats Tank.
Yeah, you think so?
Keyshawn Davis beats Tank, in my opinion. I believe he'll give him a good arse spanking.
That wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you never miss our latest uploads. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.